Hey everyone, it's me, Sarah, and Winston. He's kind of right here laying on my foot. So I thought that maybe I should do a serious video about what these guys are like instead of just showing you, his little antics and stuff that he does. So you kind of get the gist of what, he's like. He's, very affectionate for a reptile. Yeah, it's surprising that a reptile can show some sort of affection. I believe they can. Winston's proof. I've had quite a few reptiles, and most of them have just tolerated me. And I could tell the difference between toleration and showing some sort of affection. I can tell when they're seeking for heat versus food, and if he just wants to be held. My bearded dragons, my geckos, and iguana, they just tolerated me. I know people have different experiences with that, but that was just what I noticed. Winston is different. Tegus had I believe, the mental capacity to show some sort of emotion. You can disagree with me all you want. That's just what I see. It's a pretty big argument in the reptile community, which I understand. Because maybe those people just didn't get to experience that yet. Winston, he has his needs met. He has his humidity, his heat. He has 75 degrees in his cool side, 125 degrees with his heat side. So he's not seeking for any heat from me. I'm only 95 degrees. So what heat is he going to get that from me if he leaves from his heat source? So I think that he does have some need of attention. He's with me wherever I am in his room. Sometimes he wants to play. It's more like enrichment. He has cat tunnels. He has blankets that he can burrow in. He doesn't like to burrow in his dirt. He likes to burrow in blankets. And I also have a chair for him that I tipped on his side so it could become like a little cave. So yeah, and when we get our new house, when we buy a house, his room is going to be modified to what his natural habitat is going to look like. I rent right now. So there's not a lot that I can do with this. But this is pretty much what we have. There's a bedroom. I painted the walls so that it's hard for mold to come up. It's dry lock. I was allowed to do that. And also the floors are covered so he doesn't ruin the carpet. So anyway, these guys, they're smart. They analyze everything you do. They remember things. Winston, every time he sees a new person, he has to sit there and he has to look at them. And he stares at them for about 2 to 3 minutes before he decides that he wants to climb on top of them. So sometimes people are kind of uncomfortable with that. Having a 15-pound lizard 4 feet long coming at you, it's kind of intimidating. But he smells you. He likes to see what you're up to. And he also solves problems, such as, for instance, if he wants to look out the window, he'll move his beanbag just to go out and look out the window. It tells you how smart they are. They're freaking smart. I can't describe that enough. They're just, I don't know. He's the smartest lizard I've ever had, so I just sit here and brag about him all the time. Right now, he's just burrowing in a blanket. Hey, bud. Come here. He's a good boy, though. Aren't you? You enjoying yourself? Yeah. Anyway, for any of you who want a big reptile and you've never had one, I suggest getting one of these guys as a beginner large reptile. I don't suggest getting a monitor right offhand. Those are for more experienced keepers. But these guys, I mean, they take up a lot of your time. And there are a lot of maintenance to take care of. And their cage needs a lot done with it. They're like a science in a way. You need to have 80% humidity, 130 degrees basking, and 80 degrees cool side, a foot of dirt. It's a lot. But if you know your basics on reptiles, you should be able to take care of one of these guys. They're wonderful. Aren't you? Yes. Good.